Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project. It's a fun little place where we build a perfect little planet out of all that we fucking love. I'm Chucky T and I'm joined each and every week by Jack Magic.
Sorry, I was just getting a call from my mother.
Was you?
Yes. How are you?
All right, mate.
Just the second that we started recording, my phone went...
I just thought it was a weird thing, the way you say hello.
No, Mum's ringing me. So.
Okay, no worries.
Cool.
All good though?
Yes, not bad. Not bad.
Sweet. I'm also joined each and every week by the permanent shopper.
How are you?
All right, mate.
Good.
Feels like it's been a while.
I was literally about to say it was like about 10 years, man.
Yeah, but it's
been a while.
not. It's not actually. It's been like 2 extra days than usual.
It's not.
Hasn't
I feel like I've not seen you. It's been a while. Like, I've been in Jumanji and all that. Like,
yeah, Alan Barrett.
Yeah. Come back from there, knocking about,
doing a bit of hunting.
Yeah, gotcha, girly.
And working tirelessly behind the scenes, we have producer Vorney. Hello, mate.
Hello.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Ready for an absolute belter today, yeah. Yeah,
Good.
for sure.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, boy.
So, boys, well, I just wanted to kick one thing off. I've did something last night that I haven't done in a while. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just before you do kick it off,
Yeah.
can I kick it off officially?
Yeah.
Just quickly. Obviously, how you have to kick off any scenario
Right.
or great episode that you're about to record. The pot noodle horn is clearly what you have to...
That's an actual pot noodle horn.
Genuine branded pot noodle horn. Mother brought me that round today.
What? Is that what she's ringing you about?
No.
Did the boys enjoy the pot noodle
Not today,
horn?
it was the other day. She found it and it's from back in the day. You know, reference the stupid advert that was on recently. Just thought I'd get you going with it.
Let's try one.
There you go.
Podcast team, assemble!
Oh, that's a long song.
Can you reverse it?
I know you tried sucking.
There's a lot of slobber on that.
Yeah, do you want to go on
No,
that?
I'm all right, thank
But
you.
yeah, pot noodle horn coming to nowhere near you.
That reminds me of remember when Pepperami were giving away the little fucking Pepperami?
Oh, the little squidgy geezers.
Yeah.
When adverts were good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. We shared one recently on our thing for depressed CEOs and tagged you in it. The pot noodle, the old school.
The old pot noodle advert.
There's a bloke going around trying to find a pot noodle, and he's like with all the hookers and stuff, and he's like, "Do you do pot noodle?" And they're like slapping him in the face.
I can't
And it's
remember
like,
that
"You're a
one.
real filthy boy."
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, "You need to do pot noodle," and in the end, he pays this like backstreet hooker. He's like, "Do you do pot noodle?" And she's like, "Round the back in 5 minutes." And they're just sat on the bed going, "Oh, it's amazing." They're both just eating a pot noodle like it's a.
But at the end, it says something like mad, doesn't it? Like fucking.
It's like absolute the slag of snacks.
Yeah, the
is what
slag
it
of
calls it.
snacks or something like
That was
that.
on the telly.
You wouldn't get away with that.
No, I was like, what? Even like, I remember seeing that back in the day, but even watching it again now, it's like, whoa.
That's mad how they went proper, like, right, we're just, we're going to find all the loopholes, we're not actually going to say it's to do with that, and in the end it's like pot noodle prostitution.
It was proper, like, back in the day, though, adverts were proper, like, fuck your feelings, sell my product.
Yeah.
Weren't they? Like,
Thanks,
anyway,
for that,
sorry,
Jack.
I've opened your show, let's go.
Yeah, thanks,
What was
mate.
your bit again?
I was just going to say, I mean, it pales in its significance now, but did something for the first time ever last night that I haven't done it in a long time. And no, I've done that a lot.
Oh, okay.
Fucking top shagger.
Show off.
I'm not very good at it. I just do it a lot.
Senior Willie.
Yeah. I watched the news.
Yeah.
So I watched The Apprentice, and then the news came on, and my fucking god, the world is fucking weird.
Gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all fucking mad. So that like Trump's comes on about he's put these tariffs on, hasn't he? Of like he's taxing everybody and putting tariffs on all the incoming goods and shit. So I'm like, all right, well, that's a bit mental. And then he's like stood there with this bit of cardboard going, see that? UK, 10%. Malaysia, 40%. I'm like, why is he holding a big fucking card?
What, like
piece
a
of
proper
cardboard?
like homeless man cardboard?
Yeah,
Like,
just like a bit. Like why has he not got a man to hold?
Was it not a screen?
No, there wasn't a screen. There wasn't even a stand for this big bit
probably
of
like-
cardboard.
Probably because now he's got people on the internet talking about his tax
Well,
on
yeah,
his
there is
cardboard,
that,
which
yeah.
is like, gotcha, girly.
I feel like before then everyone was like, "What's Mr. What are you doing, Trump? What are you Donald, what are you doing? He's like, I'm colouring in my tariffs.
Yeah.
Someone get me the red one.
Then it, like, there was a whole news piece on it, so it was like it went round like all of the like prime ministers and world leaders. So like there's the bloke in Australia being like, we're not fucking paying, and then like all the other ones, and then it just went and yeah, he's put a tariff on Antarctica. It just had loads of pictures of like penguins walking about, and I was like, what are the penguins having a political meeting, like waddling around like fucking Trump's like trying to tax us on our rights,
organising a coup.
yeah.
Donald's there like, tell me you're not going to pay our tariffs. You can't, can you? You can't speak because you're a bird.
So there was that, and then there was what blew my fucking mind is obviously they're pushing for this sort of assisted dying stuff.
Oh, euthanasia.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
He televised it.
Someone's death.
Yeah, so they're just like, this is Peter, he's fed up of living,
Was he
got cancer,
sad?
his family's there, and this is old Dr. Conrad Murray, he's come round.
Oh, not him again.
He's going to make him up. And he's like, oh yeah, so the doctor concocts up the drugs and this, that and the other, makes it into a drink for him. The drink is quite bitter tasting, so he adds pineapple juice and cherry juice. And he's like, Peter's like, right, I'm had enough of this. All his family's around him sobbing. This is on the thing, right? Sobbing their eyes out, and he just goes, he has this drink. The doctor goes, there you go, and he goes, good night, and drinks it, right? And he's like, and then it cuts to like outside, so you just see him, and then it like cuts to a fucking his like hand on his lap, and then the reporter's in there, so he's like, this guy's died on telly, right? And then he's outside, and he's like, yeah, Peter passed out after 3 minutes, and he was pronounced dead after 25 minutes. And as you can see, this is assisted dying.
Wait. He passed out.
Yeah, he just like went
3 minutes,
went to
but
sleep.
then he was pronounced dead 25 minutes after.
Yeah.
I'm
So
assuming
just
they have to wait a certain amount of time, maybe. But
I don't know whether for about 20 minutes was he suffering.
I don't know. It was his choice, apparently.
Yeah.
And then it had like post-match interviews with his family. Like, how do you feel about it? And they're just like, it's all right.
I can't laugh at it. It's sad.
I mean, but you can kind of laugh at it.
It's weird, though, isn't it?
That's the world we're fucking living in, where I'm pro this, like, assisted dying shit, but, like, the whole news piece was like, this bloke's going to die. You're going to watch.
That's weird.
Maybe that's kind of normalising it. I know it sounds weird, but maybe.
That's worrying, isn't it?
It's like Hunger Games
It's
shit.
like a weird snuff video.
I think it was fine because he added pineapple and cherry juice.
But also, I mean, this is
also, if you're literally drinking it to kill yourself, what's it matter what it tastes like? Get down you.
But he had it.
Yeah.
he just goes, I'm feeling a bit sleepy now. And then, like, it's kind of like, that's a good way to go. But I kind of watching in disbelief and half kind of pissing myself at the fact that it was on the telly. I was just laid in bed after watching The Apprentice. Like, I was mad enough that fucking Anissa got fired. And now I'm like, now this guy's dying. And I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, that's right. They put that on BBC, but on TikTok, you can't say the word knob, can you?
No.
That is mad. Or you can't show a video of a leak.
Yeah. But like, it just fucking blew my mind that was the news.
Allowed. It's weird how, like, ironically, so much stuff now has red tape around it.
Yeah.
But shouldn't.
But on the other side of it, you've got, like, this is Peter, he's going to die now. Have a look at that.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but like you said, like, you can't say the word knob because that will hurt people.
Yeah.
But pineapple and cherry death juice.
Yeah. Calm as fuck.
It's Peter's choice to die. Yeah, well, it's Judith's choice to look at my fucking post on Facebook. I like it. I look at it.
Yeah, calm as fuck. They go back to the fucking control centre. The main presenter's just like, and that was Peter's death. Anyway, we're going to cross live now to our Linkshire correspondence. Leisure centres are being shut down.
Was his family?
I'm just like, we'll just move on now.
Was his family sad, or were they just more involved with the telly?
They were like, hi, Mum.
Yeah.
They went, hi, Dad, because,
he's gone.
Bye, Dad.
He ain't seeing it. But they were like, it's peaceful. That's how he wanted to go.
Going back to the telly.
Because he was just like, chin, fucking, I'm off.
How big was the string? Was it shot?
It was like, I don't know, like a tumbler of like pink juice.
So the thing is, and I get it. The reason that he looks fine is because, I don't know if you're aware of it.
Because he's dead.
Well, no.
He's finally at peace.
Because you have the rules of the like self-euthanasia thing, you have to be able to administer the dosage yourself.
I thought you get put in a weird space capsule, but I think that's in
It
Switzerland.
might be in Switzerland.
No, they're a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Dignitas in Switzerland.
You get in a little
like
space
suicide booth.
space capsule and then fire at the moon.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
That's basically how it works, yeah.
No, that's why it's not been rolled out yet.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised though. I'm glad that you haven't kind of seen it because I feel like for you, you'd be like, sounds like a bit of fun. Like, not the dying part.
Yeah, doesn't it?
But when they're like, we're putting like fucking morphine, we're putting this in it. And like, you're just like that.
I mean, I didn't think about that.
Don't do full death on me, but like
Close.
real
You've
close.
doubled up for me now because I thought you meant it looks like going in the dentist chair. It like looks fun as just a chair, but now
No.
you've added drugs into the mix.
So, yeah.
That's a
and
double.
it's a strawberry milkshake.
Strawberry,
And
yeah.
you know what he'd like? He'd be like, ooh. Yeah.
With all these sex noises.
And they'd be like, now try and kill me, bastard.
You probably wouldn't work.
I would be. I'd drink if it was going on national telly as well, and literally they
Don't
were
get
just
me
like,
abs right before you go.
no, I'm going to have this drink and then I'm going to die. I would just start having a wank immediately.
It's the last thing you do, yeah. Why not? Fuck
Like,
it.
yeah, I've got 3 minutes now. But oh, Pete, you can't do that. I'm not going to see you in a minute.
Who gives a fuck?
Arrest me!
What's also interesting, as soon as you've had that lovely pineapple and cherry drink, there is no laws for you at all.
No.
You ain't got long.
Stab every
Yeah,
gun.
you ain't got long, but you can do anything you want. You could have a wank. You could lick a orange, whatever. Of course,
That's the two things at the top
The
of most
first thing I
people's
would do, I'd be like, whoop, give me that orange.
Yeah, a day. Like you will not get arrested for nothing.
What you get, I suppose you could have it, whip out a fucking AK, couldn't you? And just fucking boo, 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 boo. Invite all
gonna
your
do?
enemies
Kill you?
round. Bang, 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 bang. Fuck you, bastards.
But it wouldn't even
Or
take police 3 minutes to get there. You'd be dead beforehand.
drink, grenade, done. Fuck you lot.
But then it would. Oh, yeah, no, it wouldn't
Then
hurt, but
you
like-
don't need to drink, do you?
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need,
This is getting
What have you got I brought you a cocktail. No, that was a ploy. Get it on.
Gotcha, girlie.
none of you are getting my inheritance, you bastards.
You said I want to go back to your point of like, oh, who gives a fuck what it tastes like? If it's the last thing I'm ever going to drink, I think I want it to taste nice.
Yeah, but if you've got to the point where you're willing to kill yourself over whatever
it's
reason,
the last thing you're ever going to do.
No, I
Yeah.
agree with Jack, to be honest, because at the end of the day, if your life's that shit and they go, I've got this nice pineapple cherry drink, you drink it and go, that's really good. Actually, that's
I wanna live.
happy. I really want
Well, the doctor obviously...
turns out in actual fact he didn't need to kill himself. All he needed was a lovely pineapple and cherry glass of
He
morphine.
just had a Snickers.
Maybe doctors should start rolling that out. Doctor, I'm getting to a point now. I'm really considering euthanasia. I really want to get signed up for that. No problem, sir. I'm really noting that down for you. Have you tried a Snickers or a lovely cherry drink?
It's a lot easier to try Snickers than go
Yeah.
through that process.
You know
innit?
yourself when you're hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Have I got cancer or am I hungry?
Do I want a diet or do I just want a Mars bar?
The thing is, what's easier to figure out, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
There's a lot more risk with one.
Well, there's
If
a
you've
lot.
got a nut allergy,
There's a lot
Yeah,
more
Mars-
co-ops about, isn't there?
To be fair, Mars bars would give you sick diabetes, wouldn't they? So
Well, I've had mine. I'm still
Yeah.
sick.
I mean, I
Real
was
risky,
worried
innit?
about bringing this up because I wasn't sure how much content we could get out of euthanasia. But
turns out about 10 minutes.
yeah, about 10 minutes. Have we got a sponsor, boys?
Apparently
Yes.
we do. Yes.
Yeah.
This week, the Utopia Project is brought to you by Elon's secret sexy nipples. Take it
The
away.
Utopia Project this week is sponsored by Elon's secret sexy nipples, and what that is a Trojan horse, because we need to get you on our fucking Patreon. Anyway, it's actually about the Patreon. I'm going to use that. I'm going to put it in a clip, all right? But I've had enough now. I know we have a joke and everything, but sign up to the Patreon, because you all sit there going, yeah, we like your show, and then we go, well, do you want to have a go on it? And then you're fucking gone. And I'm not about that anymore. I can't be dealing with it. So Elon probably hasn't got sexy nipples. They're probably fucking gross because he's made out of a robot, and I've seen that photo on the internet and they look weird. But anyway, no, it's about our Patreon, mate. £1 a month, £3 a month, £5 a month, or £10 a month. That's not even loads of money. Come on. You say you support us, but you're full of shit. Like, I know a lot of you do, and we've got a lot of you on the Patreon, but Papa needs some new grills, son. And I need to fucking sort my shit out by getting some more money. I need to pay my credit cards off as well. So if you actually do like us, put your money where the Patreon is, not your mouth, because they just eat it, shit it out. And then what's the point? Shut the fuck up, Liquid Death. Anyway, just go on our Patreon and have a look. There's loads of content on there and everything.
It's good as well.
And you get discount on merch. And yeah,
Easter special coming up.
yeah, we've got Easter special coming up. Just realised that now. That's great. So it's even a surprise for me. So you don't know what's going to happen. But just have a go on it. Go on. Just sign up for a little bit. See what you reckon. And then if you want me to doctor a photo of Elon's sexy nipples, then I'll do that after I've taken your money. All right. But anyway, there you go. Get on the Patreon. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
There we go. That's a good sponsor, that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've got a thing I did this week.
What did you do? What did you fuck up this week?
Wow.
Well,
You know that place I worked?
yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with the job.
Don't worry now.
I'm in extra training for that. I think I've got the vulnerable card on that one. It's fine. They'll keep me.
What? Have you
What?
played the diabetes and ADHD card now?
Yeah, loads. Yeah. I was supposed
Well,
to
you made me do a test.
I was supposed to
And-
have training today, but I had extra training with someone else because I said I was scared.
Just so to check, that's like you had to have extra English.
I had to
at
get
school.
extra English, yeah,
You
yeah.
had to go to the extracurricular building,
Yeah.
which was for people who was not, very well.
Oh.
No, just people needed a little bit more help.
You know what's funny is actually
Which is how they sold it to me.
I had this training, and we mainly just spoke about curtains, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I got to the end of it, I was like, wow, well, curtains are good. But I didn't do much about the actual training. But it was still good anyway. I learned some bits. I learned 5% more than I did the day previous. Anyway, that's fuck all to do with my story.
Okay, mate, sorry.
So,
Go on.
my story. So last week on Saturday, I was like, sunny day, I'm going to go on a bike ride. All right?
Yeah.
And a fella from work.
You invited me on that originally, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And there was a fella from work who said he likes bike riding, so we was going to go on this bike ride. And he's very ADHD, like incredibly so. And he forgot that we was on a bike ride. So I was there. Not mid, like, no, where the fuck am I? On a bike. No, he didn't fall off nothing.
So he didn't turn up.
He didn't turn up, no.
Right, okay.
He didn't turn up. So I was there sort of like, right, it's sunny outside. I really want to go on a bike ride. And I was like, but my chain's skipping a bit and I need to put some air in my tyres. So I was like, right, I'm going to go. I didn't have a bike pump. I'll just take it down to Halford's, put some air in my tyres.
I thought you were going to say I didn't have a bike. But
Yeah, you know I have a bike.
yeah.
But I was like, right, I'm going to take it to Halford's. And then I said to him, just, put some air in it and let us know what's up with it. If you can fix that little skipping thing, then great. They were like, sound. Come back later. So I walked home. And then I was like, waiting. And then I'll come back later. Okay. Pointless part of the story. But anyway, I was back. And I did get air in my tyres. I think I also got fucking bamboozled a bit because I spent £400 fixing it.
Why is it that long?
Because there's loads
That's
of
a
it.
new bike.
What the fuck?
No.
That was discounted.
We got our bike.
That was discounted.
Yeah, it should
That
have
was
been more.
fucking robbery, is what it was.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Summon it. Right.
Yeah, I only wanted some air in it, and I spent
It's
loads.
free. It's here.
And why
Yeah.
did you just agree to it?
I can't say.
Do you want me to have a
She
look?
was attractive.
Let's have a look.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
Let's have a look.
But he sounded like he knew what
what
bike.
is this
Yeah,
list,
you want it
man?
over there, and I'll cycle through it.
And for the
Because I'm
audio
impulsive.
listeners, just tell them what he's pulled out.
£122.
Because I'm impulsive.
For the audio listeners, Sharpie has just pulled out the world's longest receipt from Halford, which is I would estimate to say is about 120 centimetres.
You know what?
That's a metre,
never
isn't it?
seen
That's
a-
about a metre.
Do you know?
I've never seen a receipt as long
Do you
as
know
this.
what I know? Understand about this
Metre.
receipt is the fact it says Halford's at the top. Everything else is jargon. I'm sure there's a bit down there that's just mashed up letters that just says 15 quid.
You've got multiple promotion offers. What the fuck? Plain touch black.
It's just loads of work.
Yeah.
Cranks KX Pro Road. That was 150 quid. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I just wanted my bike to go.
Yeah, me and Jack.
He's put new tyres on
our
it.
bikes from Go Outdoors when we did the challenge. What was it, 200 odd quid?
200 quid.
I did think though,
For a brand new bike.
People keep asking me this, and I'm like, but the bike is
Your bike
worth
is quite a fancy bike.
a bit
innit?
more. Like it wasn't. If I
was
bought a
free
bike
to you,
for as
wasn't
much
it?
as I spent on the repairs, it wouldn't be as good as the one I've already got. The frame is
I
good.
hope not.
I am with you because
I mean, I'll get a lot of use out of it.
Yeah, I wanna-
I'm gonna start cycling to work
I am
again.
a cyclesman
Cyclesman, yeah.
as well, and I get it where like you have to maintain your bike or whatever. If
I've
you-
never
especially-
maintained nothing
yeah.
on it. It was like
But-
that shouldn't
But
be legal.
it can only be so bike, can't it? Like when people are like, oh well, I've spent fucking $2,000 on this, and I'm like, it's still.
Do you know what
just
bikes
bike.
go up to? Like,
I know that's what blows my
Like,
mind.
yeah.
You know what I
because
mean?
I did that, I was like, right, I need to maybe get a bit more enthusiastic about it, so I'll start learning about road biking. And I found out that there's like specialised bikes. There's a brand of specialised called S08, which are like top of the range out there.
Or Swerks.
Yeah, Swerks, yeah. You spend 15 grand on one of them
Yeah.
bad boys. And so I'm like, it's not too bad. And I was like, if I could ride the bike as apparently as bad as, like the wheels were bowing and I've had new wheels, everything put on
Yeah.
it, then it should be fucking flying, and then I can start cycling to work again, which I'm looking forward to. But it's just the fact I literally was like, I'll go put some air in it, then I can go and I've put it in the shop and it's not done for 2 weeks.
It's just the size of the receipt.
Yeah.
Look, I've never seen a receipt that long. Not even my shopping list.
That's like Mr. Beast's receipt, that isn't it? That's the sort of thing that they hand him. When he's like, I'm going to buy the whole of Walmart.
You know what's really fucking irritating as well? I've got to wait 2 weeks, okay, for my bike to come back.
For what, your brand new bike to turn on?
Yeah, pretty much. I was actually looking at frames the other day because I thought, fuck it, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I might as well finish the job off.
Have you actually paid this?
Yeah, but
This
Already?
bike
Yeah.
at this point is basically it's Trigger's broom, isn't it? Like, I've
Yeah.
had this bike for 4 years. It's
Yeah.
17
But
new sprockets,
one thing-
4 new wheels.
One thing I like doing is
We'll talk about that after.
I've probably been ripped off by
You've
the rest
assessed
go.
it,
Never
right?
go
Jack? You've
Halfords.
looked at it.
Just
What is it?
Yeah.
For future reference, there's the Lincoln Cycle Centre, which is good. It's a guy who like won't rip you off and knows what he's doing. I
Yeah.
take it to him. He's down the road from me. But don't go to Halfords if it's cars. Unless you're
Nothing.
buying something that you're going to fit yourself or something like that.
Don't
do not
go to Halfords.
What about
I went
lights
there.
though? Like
You
for your
are?
car? Because I can't be asked.
No,
for
about
just
what?
get Jack to do it if you're going to do
Just
it.
new lights. Cost me about 30 quid.
Yeah,
The bulbs.
exactly.
The bulbs
Oh,
are
is
like
that-
the bulbs
is
are
that
like
a
a quid.
rip-off?
The
We
bulbs are a
charge-
quid.
Yeah.
What do you charge?
Well, we charge, like, Joe Blogs, we charge £8 to fit a bulb.
Bear in mind, Jack will just do it as your mate.
Or if you just say, Jack, I need this bulb, it will cost you like £1.50.
Oh well then.
Because you'll just pay for the bulb and I'll come around and fit it.
It's madness.
Okay.
Halfords are a fucking
That's
rip.
assuming I can be bothered to
Mine was
do
like
your
20, I
receipt.
swear it's like 20 quid to get both the bulbs.
Do you know why? Because they're fucking robbing people.
Jack feels passionate
Yeah.
about it.
I will say,
I want to take
hate
that.
it.
I want to take that.
That's a good joke. I will say.
I will say, more wheels. No, it's like because my bike's in the shop for like 2 weeks as well. It's like, well, now it's next Friday, it'll be done. So you know when you're like you get receipt for something and it's something you're excited about doing. Where have you gone?
It's just they've given you 400 quid. Come back in a month. I'm exaggerating, but like,
Yeah.
they're just taking your bike and
And your money.
you've given them
Currently,
money.
it's cost you a
For
bike and
Halfords?
400
Yeah, but
When
I'd
did
be
you
more
do
annoyed
this?
if I was like, can I have all them parts and fit to the bike? And they were like, yeah. And then I took the bike with me and they were like, we need that. And I'd be like, no. But just quickly, what I was going to say is like when you want to like when you've got to wait for something, I like to do a lot of looking at the thing, excited about the things coming.
Yeah.
There's nothing excited about
No.
looking at bolts.
No.
And I'm like, wow, what's the most expensive thing? It's like a wheel.
They've
and it's
upsold
like,
the fuck out of you there.
Yeah.
yeah, of course I have. But I was.
The irony is of how long you was a salesman to then go in somewhere and let a salesman just go, da-da! And you go, cool.
Yeah, because I was like, look, it makes this noise and it does this. Can you make it not do that? They'll go, yeah, 400 quid. I was like, you know what I'm like, fine.
You should.
Do you know what you could have done? Do you know what you could? Wacky alternative.
Yeah.
What you could have done is, you know that contact in your phone. That is me.
Yeah, no, you're doing cars.
What you could have done is just gone. Can you have a look at this for us?
Oh, you do like bikes, didn't you?
He's
You
fixed
know-
all my bikes.
Yeah, you know how I fix bikes and stuff. And
In Charlie's defence, I wouldn't put two and two together. I'd be like, you're a car man, not a bike man.
yeah, it's mechanics.
You can only have one.
You should know. You can fix a bike. You can fix a car. You can fix a
logically,
car.
I'm
You can
with
fix
you.
a Boeing 747.
Logically with you, but like,
I want to do that. as a
bike
Patreon
man,
special.
car man.
Yeah.
It's different to me.
I want to do that as a Patreon
They are
special.
different, but I just, admittedly, if you're a mechanic, doesn't automatically mean you can fix bikes. But most people that have become mechanics have probably started
It
fixing
makes
bikes.
sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because you
it's
don't
so
just go,
much
I'll
easier.
fix cars now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But
I think there's a generalised rule there. But because, Jack's been a bikesman for a lot of years.
an average
annoying.
bikesman, but a bikesman
But he knows
nonetheless.
it's the bike, whereas I ride them, don't really know what's going
Well, that's
on.
what I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love riding my bike. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, it's fucking loads. I'm like, I will use it. I will use it like every
Yeah.
day.
On the plus side, if you use that 400 times in the next year,
Almost pound a go, innit?
which is more than once a day,
Well, yeah, I'll be twice a day.
yeah, but that's £1 a go.
Pound a
And
go,
that's
innit?
cheaper than a bus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm excited for my new bike.
Brand
It
new
fucking
bike.
wants to be.
They're just going to give you a different bike.
I was looking at like places I can like how I can respray the frame and everything just to make it look like a whole new bike now because all the parts are going to be new bar the frame. So I was like, I don't know anywhere that does the respray.
Yeah, but if you like, I've got a car. If I've got quite a lot of the parts, like when I get a new clutch, I don't go right. I'm gonna respray it now.
Yeah, but I want to do that.
Yeah, but
Can I talk about a phenomenon to do with cars?
what's
Yeah.
that?
Why does it... I've not had anything done to the car, but you take it for a good clean,
Oh, yeah.
and it feels like
a new
the
car.
car drives
got
better. You're
rollers
like,
onto that.
yeah, that's a phenomenon, isn't it?
Because
That?
it just feels better.
You're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it drives better. But no, you've not done anything to the interior in terms of the mechanics. You've just cleaned the car. But I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
she's a
a
bit
bit-
smoother now around the corners.
That's
Yeah.
the Shaolin monk thing. There's a book on it. I'm telling you now.
They don't really have cars.
No, not about cars and that. They drive their minds. But like, what I'm on about is, it's like when your stuff is dirty and whatnot, it clutters your mind when you see it, and then it's like the power of cleaning things which clears your mind. If you clears your mind, it puts a V8 engine in there. You can go well fast.
Does that answer your question, Roy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many coffees have you had today?
A lot. I had a panic earlier.
I had a panic at it. Not even a panic attack anymore.
Just a panic.
I had a panic.
Yeah, I can conceal them quite well now.
Yeah.
Just sweat a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's section 1 done.
Yeah, should we take 5 and get our guesty boy in?
Yeah. We will see you in a moment.
Utopia Project.
Now then, everybody, hope you're enjoying this week's show. We just wanted to take a little bit of a moment to ask you to do us a massive favour. We've noticed on the stats that there's plenty of people watching this show and listening, and you all seem to love it. But one thing you haven't done, if you can take the time just to smash that bloody subscribe button on our YouTube. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers now, so we're really pushing it, and we would love for people to just press that button, help us out. It's free, it costs you absolutely nothing. It'd be really great if you could support the show that way. Another way to do it, if you're a listener or on Spotify, then press the follow button and help us pump them numbers up as well and give us a little review and stuff. It's absolutely amazing that you all watch this show as free best mates that just wanted to have a bit of a chat and all that. The fact that people tune in every week is absolutely phenomenal, and we couldn't be more grateful. But if you could help us just push those numbers, sends it to more and more people around the world, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, enough of me rattling on. Enjoy the rest of the show. Belter!
Utopia Project.
Welcome back to the show. If you are enjoying today's episode, then make sure you sign up to our Patreon. You can get that for a lot of money or a little bit of money. Sharpie told you about it earlier. Anyway, we have a lovely guest provided.
Oh, fellow.
It's Jam Slaag. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very good. Thanks for calling me lovely.
Oh, you're bashful now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're good though, mate?
I'm very good. Yeah,
you
very
enjoy
good.
your trip over?
I had a lovely trip provided over, yes, or many things. Been
Yeah.
many places.
Yeah.
yeah. TK Maxx was one of the places I went. Yeah.
Lovely.
Very lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have probably a million questions before we get into the bulk of the Utopia nonsense.
Yeah.
Where did it start? What? Where did all of this start?
I don't really know. Where did it start? What? When, like, posting videos and things?
Yeah.
So I suppose 4 years ago, I reckon, probably about 4 years ago, and then I was just chilling, and then I was just thinking, do you know what? I'm just going to start posting videos, and then I started posting videos on my Instagram, and it did not get received well, just because of like the people that were following me were like, "What the heck are you doing? Like, what's going on here?" So I started a TikTok because like I was like, nobody knows me. Like I could just do what I want, and then I mean it's fine.
Yeah.
And then it just it kind of went nuts with it. Like after like maybe like 3-4 months in, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then it's just like snowballed from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the big question is, was it drug fueled? The first bit?
What making me want to do it? Not really. I suppose like
Ever want to see a man squirt?
I used to have a really lovely time on my walks usually, and then like literally not all the time though as well. And I do get accused of it, and it's like, God, you can't even fight the accusations sometimes. Like I'm really just enjoying myself. Like, and it's just about as well, like being on your own for ages. It's pretty mental. Like my friend Tom went as well to like Devon for ages, so I was just like, I don't know what to do. Just meander about, and I like talking to myself as well. So it's like
I get that. I massively understand that.
I feel like you're probably soulmates a little bit.
Yeah, probably are, mate. I can see you across there, mate.
Thank you for seeing me.
To be fair, like I used to like. Obviously, we did a charity ride a while ago, so I did a lot of bike riding for a while.
That in again.
Yeah. So I did a lot of bike riding, but I did a lot of it on my own when I was starting off training and stuff. And I remember I stopped off on a ride to see a mate of mine, and when I left, he went, "You not got any headphones on or anything?" I went, "Well, no, like you can hear cars and stuff, and it's a bit safer." And I just argue with myself. And like the amount of times I've just like, you're just doing the out loud version of my inner monologue, and just if you think it, rather than just thinking it, say it. Even if no one's there, just doesn't matter.
I think I've got a bit more like that in my older age and being like a dad and that. So I chunter a lot now. I'll fucking pick this up then.
Yeah.
I'll fucking put this away. Nobody fucking does out in this fucking house.
Yeah.
Like that's me. But
yeah.
Well, we've had several conversations, haven't we, about how our inner monologue sometimes slips out because we'll hypothesize like an argument with someone. And then before you know, you're walking down the street going, "I'll fucking knock him out. I'll fucking tell him."
Yeah, pretty much just go that way, doesn't it? But I like it now. Like I'm quite comfortable with it. Like I get a few strange looks and that, but just have a conversation with yourself, be your best friend, isn't it? And just enjoy what's going on out and about. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, man. That's so good.
So was walking and stuff like a new thing for you then? Alongside that, or was it something you always kind of did?
I've always loved walking about and finding new places. Like I just like, it's so sick. Always just like enjoyed just hiking miles and missions. Like again, mentioned Tom, my friend, we always just go out and be like, where are we going? And then we'd go to like Liechtenstein and just mad places. Scotland, just like on the weekend, like we're just going. You know
Scotland's beautiful, man.
Gorgeous. So lovely. Yeah, mad.
Yeah, we've always thought about it, haven't we? And we never actually get to it.
Yeah, there's one time that we nearly went to Paris, didn't we? And I just fell asleep in Norwich Town Square instead, didn't I?
Yeah.
Afterwards, we was fueled by the drink on that one, weren't we?
Yeah.
But,
we get our best ideas when we're drunk, really.
Wherever you get them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as it is a good idea in the morning still. That can be dangerous.
So it's full-time TikToking now then?
I suppose so, yeah. When people ask me, I had to go to the dentist, and the dentist was like, "What do you do for a job?" I was like, "I don't know what to tell you."
What do you
Have you seen this video of me in a bog? Check this out.
What do you even put down?
I don't know.
Like creative.
I don't know. I just had to say to him, I was just like, I do videos online, is what I do. Like, that's what I said, which sounds weird saying it. I just don't know if I've said it enough times. It doesn't even feel real.
Yeah.
Like, it's freaking nuts. Yeah, well weird.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first like video or like where it popped off and you was like, "Hang on, there's something here"? You're like, Was you like, okay, I could probably...
I don't know. I remember a video I wore like all yellow, and then I was like, I just can't stop smiling at myself. And I couldn't. It was so good. And then it turned out like yellow is like the colour of like the happy chakra or something. I don't know if that's true. Someone told me that,
bet subconsciously, mate. Yeah. I bet.
So then I was like, wow, that's nice. So
To be fair, that's one of the reasons we have like orange and yellow on our thumbnails, because like if you put that on, it's like a
supposedly draws people in.
Yeah, and then we went for this gothic background of everything.
it's a lovely bag. I don't know gothic. The colour gothic.
Yeah.
I don't know the things. I don't know. Screaming crazy.
Lots to look at.
Right, so Utopia.
Hello.
Right, we kick things off with the things that you want rid of. So your pet peeves.
Okay.
And we got to lock in for this one.
Right. Panicking. I'm sure I'll come up with something. So things that make me angry.
Yeah, things that you want.
I feel like not a lot probably makes you angry.
Not a lot, but sunburn does my head in.
That's innocent as well. I thought, what makes you angry? You went, sunburn.
It hurts so much for days on end. There's no end. It's awful.
It does as well, doesn't it? It doesn't give up.
It doesn't give up.
There is sun cream though. Like,
Yeah, that's if you're sensible enough to have sun cream, but you've got to put sun cream on like so much, like every 15 minutes or something like that, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Otherwise, it's just worn off. So are you enjoying yourself, or are you just putting on sun cream?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm someone that needs to put it on a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think let what be will be.
It's all right for you, Mr. Olive Skin.
No, I still burn, man. I just let nature take its course. If the world and the universe wanted me to burn, then a crispy piece of toast I shall be.
Fair enough.
You know? It doesn't happen often, but we don't get much sun here, do we, to be fair?
No.
You know.
Yeah, well, in your world then, sun cream.
Sunburn doesn't exist, but also I still want sunny spells. I don't want like
To be sunny.
overcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want us to be like reflecting, or not reflecting. I don't know how.
We need like a little bit of a extra protection thing going on, don't we?
Sun
Something
cream,
like,
maybe.
No, not that. No, that's stupid.
Seep sun cream.
No, we need an automatic thing going on.
A bit of clothing you could wear or something. I don't know.
Like a sun hat.
Yeah, or a t-shirt. Right. Is this real life? Are we seriously trying to come up with
I get what you're saying though. Something not as inconvenient as sun cream.
That's built in.
Yeah.
So like a pill
Like an
that you take
injection.
in the morning.
Oh no, that's dangerous now.
I've made it not fun.
yeah, I wouldn't get that.
So maybe like a pill or something that you can like an antihistamine that's an anti-sunburn
Yeah.
that
thing.
I like
that kind of makes your skin all greasy. I don't know.
Or an easier fix to sunburn. Rather than 3 days of agony and peeling and your skin healing over, just I've got sunburn, I'll rub this into it, done.
Yeah.
Are we looking too much in the closer picture? We need to zoom out a bit. Why don't we just stop like UV rays coming down so you get sun and heat, but that our little ozone layer in Utopia just says no danger, thank you.
Well, no, but then you wouldn't get a tan, and I do like a tan.
You look
Go
healthy.
Yeah. You are right.
Yeah, I am.
So
What is going on?
the wheels are coming off, boys. Right. So,
We're fucking hanging on to them.
so that's out of the question then. Like sunglasses for the world, essentially, is what you're kind of going for.
That.
Yeah.
He'll be mad about the tan not being there.
Do like a tan.
We've got to go with Vaughny's option. We've got to jab people up.
Oh God, no! We do not have to do that.
What are you jabbing?
Yeah.
I just thought when you was talking like pill form, like I was like, oh, maybe there's an injection that can stop you from getting fucking sunburn.
It wouldn't be too bad if you maybe went like quarterly or something, like the pill for ladies. You know, like the
That's
injection.
not good for you though. Apparently, I don't think that's good.
No, not sunburn either.
Yeah, true.
No.
But we can get rid of that can't we?
Yeah.
In some
I
way.
think
Sounded like
sunburn's
one deal with
great.
sunburn.
We haven't had
Yeah.
sunburn yet.
What do you mean sunburn's
Oh,
great?
thank you.
No, I mean as a great thing to get rid of.
We often
Come on, just
neglect the little sort of the little mini
nitty
ones,
bits.
don't we?
Yeah.
What else, mate? What else?
Oh, now we're freaking pushing for something.
It's want to move on to
Yeah.
the stuff you want in, and
Oh,
like
stuff I want in as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I would really
my
love?
friend. You can't be greedy on this show.
Yeah.
I would love like trees to be able to actually talk to us.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, they are intelligent.
I feel
Yeah.
like they would be because they've been around for a long time, haven't they?
Not as long as
massive.
sharks. Not as long as sharks. Have you seen that?
No.
Wheels on a shark?
No, not as long as sharks.
Oh, not
Sharks
as long.
have, they've been around longer. Sharks have.
Sharks have been around longer than trees.
True. Yes.
What the fuck?
Literally true.
Wow.
Vaughan is frantically
Going straight
Googling.
I'm googling that.
Oh, come on. then.
Sharks have been around for
God.
approximately 450 million years,
Panicking.
predating both trees and dinosaurs. What, so the world was just sharks?
Yeah.
It was just sharks. Like, that's all there was before anything else was dinosaurs and trees. And they're like, no, sharks were just milling about.
Notoriously, sharks don't get sunburned.
No, they don't.
Yeah, shark would.
450 million years.
That's an
Hang on
old
a
shark.
minute. So sharks were around before trees, right? Oh, hang on, they were underwater. They didn't breathe oxygen, did they? That's why
You've
trees
answered your
didn't-
own question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They still needed to breathe oxygen at the time, did it? It's fine.
They still need oxygen, I think.
Do they?
No, they don't.
The sharks, they do. That's what kills them.
Alright then.
Was they need oxygenated
Without
water?
trees, they're not breathing oxygen, surely.
There's still oxygen in the thing, surely.
I think I saw a thing. It said that there was something under the ocean that they'd just recently discovered, and it was just like oozing oxygen, and they'd never seen it before. And they're like, "This is so good for us."
Find out what that is.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, sharks, like all living organisms, need. Yes, they need oxygen.
But even still, there may not have been trees, but there are still plants, aren't there? So that would have done the same thing, just on a smaller
Yeah.
scale.
What evolved from into a tree? What went, right, we need to be massive and made
Plants
of wood.
just got really close to your face.
I'm struggling.
Got to find out. It's because he hasn't done much science. But obviously that means a tree like is an evolved form of what...
It's grass and that.
It's grass and that. Yeah, why did it decide we need to be a tree now?
Well, the same way we weren't, like monkeys just went, right, we're humans now. Like,
Yeah, but there's a reason for things for evolving, isn't there?
I'll make a scientific guess
Well,
that maybe there was a reason that they needed to get their foliage up above all the shit so they could get sun and that.
to stop the sunburn.
Yes.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Is there something of the good that I get to put on the wall? Is that the section now? What
No.
does that mean? I just don't want to miss out on that.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, we'll get to it all, don't we?
I won't pull it out now as me.
Yeah.
Save the best till later.
When we say about your national treasure, then bring it out.
Yeah.
No, you're
We
okay.
maybe should do
can't.
a brief before.
Yes. Well, you know all that paperwork we sent you, and you said thanks for the lovely read provided. All of this was all in that.
I read that 3 times, would you believe it? And I was like, I don't know.
I'll be honest.
It's all right. He did the same
Yeah,
thing.
I'll be honest. I did it
Yeah.
last week. I did it this week. You know, it was we're doing for stuff and things later.
Yeah.
I read it and was like, I didn't even know we did that.
Well, before you turned up, I went, I'll just go outside a minute, I just need to sort out my flat thing. And he went, what's that? I went, oh, my flat thing for stuff and things. And he just went, fuck!
Didn't bring nothing because I read it. I love-hearted it and went, oh, you need to read that properly. But then I was thinking about needing to read it properly without reading it, and I didn't read it.
You put more effort into thinking about reading it.
Yeah.
than
To
reading it.
be fair, Chunk, when I was a guest, I just put it through ChatGPT. I went, just what's important?
Oh, that's a
What
good
the
idea.
fuck?
Should have done that.
That's more effort than just fucking reading it.
No,
Yes, it is.
no, a robot did
Tell me
it.
what I did today. I should have done that. I wish I did that. Yeah, I wish I did.
That's how I work. My brain works in that way. I'm like,
Yeah.
robot, do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good
So
to
you should
utilise
really
it.
pay attention to this part. I'm like, thank you, robot.
You lot are the bane of my fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Hey, I did my prep, thank you.
Yes, you did.
Nero spicy.
Yeah, so what other little lovely things would you like then?
Lovely things. I'd also maybe like I'm really bad, so I've got a really bad diet. So it would be nice to eat something that is accessible, like in a chocolate packet kind of thing.
So you're not worried about how healthy it is.
Yeah, but
you just as long as it's packaged as chocolate.
Yeah, it's next to the dime bars. They keep it in the shop, and then I can just snack on that. But it's good for me. You know what I mean? I get everything I need. It's not damaging my teeth. It's keeping me a healthy man.
Nutritional and enjoyable.
Something that's good, small, snackable, easy to get hold of, cheap. Like something like, I don't know, an apple.
Yeah, I never go around the fruit section really. I'm bad in the fruit section.
Yeah.
I don't know how experimental you are. I go apple, oranges, bananas. Really done.
Grapes, red grapes.
Oh, I panicked because a dentist told me about them.
Wait, what did you say?
If you eat grapes, you need to eat them there and then, get it done, and then sort your mouth out because it's just acidic. So
no wonder I look. Mate, I did a full punnet last night.
All in one though, that's good, I suppose. Yeah, that's good.
I just went boom.
Get them down, yeah.
Yeah, love them.
You feel all
Oh man, grapes are S tier.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
S tier.
I do like grapes. They do candy floss grapes. Have you seen them?
They're
Mango grapes?
phenomenal. Good.
Candy floss grape.
Yeah, I don't trust that though. That must be a hell of a lot of chemicals, surely.
Genetically modified, big fat old boys.
Yeah,
They're
I mean, don't get me
amazing.
wrong. I'm not against it because if it tastes good, great. I mean, have you seen the size of me?
You're a healthy man.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about things that taste like they shouldn't taste like that. I'm just thinking, what's in that?
They do taste like grapes. They just taste like really sweet grapes. Like if you'd coated a grape in sugar and was ate it,
Yeah,
it was good. Yeah.
cool.
You're welcome.
You're in charge.
So
I don't know nothing of salad. I know nothing. I don't even like a lime in my cola.
I'm a big fan of mango. Mango's real nice. I do like mango flavoured things, and I tried some mango quite a while ago because I just see them in Asda, and I was like, I want to buy a mango, see what the deal is with this, and it was real good. It's like a really tiny
Mango.
We know what a mango is.
So you don't, Neil.
This is Mango Hour with Jack Thorne.
I got freaked out by the monster mango because
The what?
the monster drink, the mango.
Oh,
flavour.
yeah.
I got freaked out by that. I really loved it.
This is your language, isn't it? Monster mango.
Yeah, and then I poured it out, and I was like, "There's bits of mango in that. Oh, I don't want that anymore. It's real. It's real fruit. It's not just flavoured like a fucking mango.
Actual fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not got mango chemical in it.
No. Ugh.
Do you know the story with bananas at all?
Is that the one where if you eat, I think it's 17, you will blow up?
That is dangerous and not what I was going with.
Oh, no. But I've heard that.
You might have to narrow it down.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
story
This thing
about
when I said
bananas.
that was crazy. There's probably so many stories about bananas. But the first original banana got it wiped out by something nuts, so now it's replaced with this other banana, which isn't as banana-y. Do you know like this?
Right, hold on, give me five.
Right. I want to say it's the King George banana, and then every sweet that you've had that's banana flavoured is the flavour of the original banana.
No.
And not the banana you've got. And that's why everyone's like, oh, no, banana-y things and things like that.
Yeah.
When do you reckon that got wiped out?
Not
Talking
Pre-sharks
a while
or
ago?
and I think it's as well every banana, if a banana gets an infection, every banana in the world gets it. I don't know if that's true, but
I don't know if that's true, but I'm going with it.
What, like Nana COVID sort of shit.
it's freaking serious stuff. Yeah, seriously. That's why it's pretty dangerous with the bananas. That's what happened with.
It's not.
That's
It's
what
not,
happened.
mate.
That's what happened with the original banana. It got wiped out. So it's what do we do? We just replace it with this other banana. So, you can still get hold of the original banana, but it just can't be grown on a commercial scale. Basically.
And you've got to speak to some black market geezers. Get yourself. You got any of that real nana? Got any of that, yeah, I got OG nana.
You can buy it on the internet.
I want a bit of that
Yeah, there's
KGB.
places.
I want that.
What?
King George banana?
Yeah, good thing.
Was it the old banana variety? The Gross Michael is
Almost.
functionally extinct, having been decimated by Panama disease in the 1950s. There you go. Bananas have been previously wiped out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a banana conspiracy theory. I didn't know about this.
It's not even conspiracy. That's the truth. That's what happened.
Yeah. I did hear that they're not supposed to look like the way they look.
What are they supposed to look like?
No, as in they were different. They've been like genetically modified to look banana-y.
I think everything has mostly. Have you seen a cucumber? Have you ever grown a cucumber?
I've never.
It doesn't look like a cucumber.
No.
What?
They're like spiky, aren't they?
They're spiky. Very spiky.
Dangerous. What, like a cactus territory?
Like a
Almost,
mace,
yeah.
like a conch.
Does that mean if you take the spikes off of a cactus, it might taste like cucumber?
No,
No,
because it'd still be
not,
cactus.
because it's not a cucumber.
I see. All right, then.
Supposedly, is it oranges don't exist naturally?
I don't think anything exists, really.
We're going down that route. Okay.
Right, Sharpie, you're up.
I'm all about this. Step aside, boys.
Me and Jack will go put our feet up.
Quantum physics.
At the molecular level, let's go.
It's literally it, though, isn't it? It's like, wow.
Is it that Pete, there's a comedian who's like, he says about like, how do the atoms in
zoom
this?
out.
Yeah, he's like, how do the atoms in this? No,
Yeah.
it's this. Like, I'm just Pete, I'm made of atoms, but you're Chris and you're made of atoms, and your atoms know that they're you.
Yeah.
It's fucking, that's
think-
me done now.
I think we decide that. I think we decide that it was like, I can't put my hand through that because it's table. And deep-seated consciousness, there's no way we can not know that that's a table that our own can't go through. So that our atoms can't go through that atoms because we do it ourselves. We're in fucking control.
Definitely. I reckon if you like truly believed that you could go
if
through
you
it,
really
you're
could do
going through it.
Yeah. I'm on your team.
I think we should try it, Sharpie.
Yeah,
See if you can pass your head through that table.
I'm not
Patreon
I'm
special.
not
we'll put that behind the paywall.
I'm not a believer in that, like, unfortunately, because I can't. I've been brought up to know that I can't put my head through a desk.
Try.
What?
Try.
It won't work, man.
He takes his glasses off.
You got to believe. You got to believe.
You got to believe, Sharpie. Believe you can do it. Say it before. Fuck's sake.
Do you know, just a bit of a side one, you reminded me, my brother rang up my mum as a prank. And she goes, oh, you got a new job? Because he did have a new job. He goes, what's your new job? He goes, oh, I put the bends in bananas. And my mum believed. He goes, yeah, my new job is just putting bends in bananas. She's like, no. He goes, I just do that as a living.
Aerodynamic.
And my mum believed it as well. She's like, really? And my brother was like, yeah.
He does.
One fun fact, though, that I do know, you're not supposed to open bananas from the end that you open them from.
Yeah, it's because the other side's handle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
That's
at
how
that.
the monkeys eat the banana.
I've
Yeah,
learned
open-
so much today.
If you open a banana, you're supposed to open it from what you would perceive as the bottom.
Why?
Because if you watch monkeys opening it, that's how they do it.
Yeah, but the
Opens
monkeys
up
are
really
wrong.
easy.
But you, no,
Also,
you
they
hold
don't have houses.
To be fair, we're smarter than monkeys. That's our evolution now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you hold the end,
Stalk.
the top end, which would be the handle, and then you open it from the top end, and it literally just peels open normally. You don't get the mess on your hand.
Then again, at what point in nature did things evolve for convenient handles?
Yeah.
After
Right.
sharks, I assume.
Like,
You know when hands became a thing.
what's next? It's
Post
going to come
sharks,
with a little
pre-trees.
like briefcase handle that it's just going to like evolve into. So
It
it's
was the
easier for
opposable
carry.
thumb that.
Yeah.
What on a banana? What?
It's a nana with thumbs.
It's not a handle. It's a thumb.
Now, have you ever heard of the stoned ape theory?
I think so. Yeah, all the apes got stoned, and then
The monkeys used to live in trees, and we came down, we started picking the mushrooms, and that's when monkeys ate the mushrooms and went, hang on a minute, cars. And then that's how we started.
Let's build the Empire State
Wait a
Building.
minute.
Sultaferas.
Oh, I've got to ask you. You was doing a film yesterday, weren't you?
I was.
How on earth did you end up? Because I'm pretty sure you messaged us saying I've like accidentally signed up for a film.
So it's not Hollywood. A man has decided he wishes to make a film. So I was like, yeah, sound. But then like 2 years ago, he messaged me on Instagram and he was like, do you want to be in a film? And I was like, yeah. I do, actually. I fancy that.
What's the film about? Can you talk about it? or-
I guess I can. He's not said I can't.
Because I think I saw it. What's it called?
I don't. It's called Ket Zombies.
I thought it what it was. And I was like, very apt.
Nothing to do with me.
It's all about cat and zombies.
Didn't even read the script. Didn't even read it. No, didn't.
I can't imagine you did. You didn't read 3-page PDF for a chat.
Well,
What on earth are you going to read a script?
I tried to read it.
You saw the title and went, yes.
I didn't even see the title. I was just like, he wants to make a film. So I was like, you know what? Let Harvey do it with you. And then he messaged me a few months ago and was like, you still up for that? I was like, yeah, actually. Yeah, I said I'd do it, so I'll do it. So down I went, and then I got all my makeup done and I looked like, pretty sick. I was like, whoa.
What makeup did you have? Was it like a zombie?
Oh, yeah, they done me like all zombie, sorry. And then like blood out my nose. And then I had to like walk across a bit going,
You recorded that.
That's why I hired you.
Had all day doing it, yesterday. Yeah.
I remember seeing that Instagram post you put up with a bit of blood out, and my first thought was, "What has happened here?" Like, and then he's like, "I was doing a film." I was like, "Right, whoa!"
Yeah.
I thought he was like attacked, my
I had
man.
a few messages of people being like, "Whoa, what's happening? Are you okay?" And then that's when I had to put the second one up, being like, "Whoa, it's only ketchup, it's only ketchup." It wasn't ketchup; it was something they use in the trade.
Blood.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Another man's blood.
Yeah, hopefully
I
not.
love that that's your day today. You're just like, yeah, I'll do a film. And then
Yeah.
you're just there doing a film. I feel like you're just the kind of guy that just goes, yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Say yes to everything.
Pretty much, yeah. Trying to, I think. Like new things, innit? New things, new
Yeah.
people, new.
Why not?
Are you learning things about yourself and
Trying to.
there you go. I like the aggression on that.
It's also like you got to as well put yourself in uncomfortable positions, haven't you? You got to be and then become comfortable in uncomfortable surroundings.
Yeah.
1
I can't
million percent.
swim.
I can't swim. What?
That's a stand-up bit right there.
Tomorrow I'm just going straight in the ocean.
Into the deep end.
Yeah, see how comfortable
Literally.
I am? Yeah.
I mean, there's being comfortable with the uncomfortable, and there's drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe go steady with that, mate.
I'm not actually going in the ocean tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Calm down.
Yeah.
Then you see an
Yeah.
Instagram post. Oh, in the ocean.
Basically. I'll myself in the ocean.
Don't worry, it's just water.
Oh,
It's AI.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'll blame it on. Anything that goes wrong, I'll be like, that weren't me.
Yeah, you can now.
Yeah.
You fully can.
Yeah, if
That's
this
AI,
gets me
that.
cancelled, I'll say, it weren't even there.
Weren't even there.
AI, mate.
So, have we got anything else you'd like to put in?
In my lovely world, probably just people being nice and things. That'd
Yes.
be good.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me find a tick.
Because, I mean, it could be good, but if you've got someone being nasty, that's, it's all what you think. Oh, I wish I weren't here. To be honest with you.
It just takes one nasty person.
One
doesn't
nasty
it?
person.
Yeah. It ruins everything.
It does.
Yeah.
Very true.
Why is that? Why do we as humans, like, we can have all the positive, nice things and talk to the nicest people? We always focus, if there's one negative person, we have this whole thing, like all the nice people, it all becomes about that negative thing that's been said. Why do you think that is?
They did an experiment with chimps, and I think it was they're all right in a society until they get about 100, and then one of them just kicks off,
Yeah.
and then just the society collapses, and that's pretty much where we are today.
Yeah.
Just one knobhead.
Does that? What do you mean?
They did it with chimps, like an experiment. They kept putting them in. There was all right at 10, all right at 20, all right at 30. Got to around
As a
about
group,
100.
not an age.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. Not 100 years old. 100 chimps.
Once you get 100, they're getting real bitter.
Yeah.
One of them just decided, fuck this, and started kicking off, and then it all just collapsed. The apes just started fighting each other.
Oh, I don't know how we got onto apes. I'm not sure. What's
You zoned out for a couple of minutes, didn't you?
Did I? Because I've missed
You
a
asked,
bit.
I don't know where we are.
you asked the question.
I asked the question, why do we focus on negatives? And then we started talking about monkeys.
In a society, one person knackers it up. And it's,
right.
with monkeys, they did this experiment. There you go.
I've got this story about chimps, and I was like, I don't know what you mean.
The banana chat's moved on.
Brilliant.
So, welcome to Nana Corner here at the Utopia Project.
That went sideways quick, didn't it?
So, I think that the reason that we sort of focus on that negative is because it's something that stands out. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the sort of mentality.
That's different to the rest, isn't it?
Do you reckon then for other people then, if like someone is just gets loads of negative shit because they're like subject to abuse or something like that. That's funny.
It's taking a dark turn.
Yeah, so I've got lights on. Like then if they get one good compliment, they don't register that big.
No, because I think that.
I know they focus more on the good compliment because they get less of it.
Yeah, because it's out of the blue, and it's oh fucking hell, that's pretty nice. You just said you like my shoes. And you think, oh, fucking hell, I've had a good day. That's turned my day around. Yeah. Before, I was getting molested. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that outweighs it completely, but I feel like it would lift your spirits.
I would focus on the one thing that is taking me away from the molestation, if that's a word. The nice shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I feel like negatives and positives register in different places. So it's like you receive the positives in a certain place, and it's just like you've also got to be in a place where you can accept a compliment or a nice thing about yourself, I think, as well.
That's hard, isn't it?
Well, that is difficult.
I was about to raise the point of, you know, the guy that's got loads of people probably saying lots of stuff about him.
Oh, God.
Should we ask what is?
What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, just about that, really. And
I bet, do you get lots of good and bad sort of comments, feedback, things like that?
I think hopefully I get the majority good, and then only like there is a small percentage of like, oh, what have you been nasty for? Like, calm down.
Yeah.
But then obviously like they do stick out because it's a different kind of comment that you get, and it just registers in a different place. Like good ones. Oh, brilliant, thank you. And then negative ones, it hits there. Maybe there's only one of them to fill that space. So it's like, whoa, hang on, I'm thinking about that one now. That's there. So then that
throws you off. Sort of
it does throw you off sometimes. Yeah. So it can be nuts.
Yeah. I've found that though, like it's hard. I've got to kind of train myself. Not that I get masses of compliments, but like to be able to accept the compliment and not kind of just put myself down. And a lot of people do that. So you go, "Oh, like, you ain't. Oh, well, I just threw it up, or I just did this to it." You try to play down the compliment.
I suppose the immediate thing is,
it's just a cheap one. I just, do you know what I mean?
I suppose the immediate thing is if you go, if someone goes, "Oh, that's good," and you go, "Yeah, it is," like you come across as a knob.
That's because you're more bothered then about the reactions and stuff, when in actual fact it's just you being proud of yourself and the things that you're doing.
You can just say thank you, which not a lot of people do with compliments. Like people like I say, they deflect a little bit, rather than just going thanks, man.
Like, I suppose like you've always been grown up to, or brought up to be like, oh, you can't be too like self-centered and stuff like that. So you kind of try not to do it at all, because then you're like, well, if I don't be any self-centered at all, people go, oh, he's a prick. But like, I suppose the thing is, like, so like with you like we saying, oh, I threw it on. Realistically, when all it actually boils down to is just someone goes, oh, I really like your shirt. And then your immediate reaction is to go, oh, thanks, it's only this whole thing, I'll just throw it on. When really the actual answer is, yes, that's why I bought it. I didn't think, oh, that's just a shit old thing, I'll grab that. Because then people will not be too bothered about it. You buy it so that, well, because you like it and you think, that's good.
It's a weird thing as well, because a lot of us will do that sort of thing for an acceptance deep down anyway. Because as much as you go, like say with a t-shirt, I bought that t-shirt because I like it. There's also a part of you that's like, people will say that that's a nice top. So you put it on, and then when people compliment you, you go, no, I don't like that compliment. It's really.
Can you really? Is there anything that you can really say you've only done specifically 100% for yourself without any fragment of external thing? Chunk.
Masturbation.
Good.
That might be for everyone.
The only one.
Might be for everyone's favour though that you do, mate. We're all thankful. As well.
I'm not really wanting that.
I can make you thankful.
You could do it here. Oh yeah, we're all thankful that you just do it at home.
That is just for myself. That is a decision just for me.
Thank you for answering my question.
There you go. So I was excited to say that.
Can I answer your question?
I've spoken a lot about wanking.
No.
Don't say no to me, it's negative.
No, just no, as in there isn't anything I've ever done that hasn't been, someone else might like it if I do this.
Yeah, I don't think there is for me either, to be honest with you. There's always probably a snippet of stuff of like acceptance and things. I think like it's difficult in it, and it probably takes a lot of like meditation and training and all that, and all the Shaolin monks and everything probably do it where they're just completely whole for themselves, and it's all about the mindfulness and getting away from, I don't know, material things. I guess.
But they are selfish cunts, really. What do you think about it? They're just thinking about themselves. Like their missus going, "Can we go out for tea?" Like, no, fuck off, meditate.
Me.
Yeah, it's all about them.
They don't have misses. They have like sticks and that, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, you want to go out for tea? You're always on your rituals.
You're always
I just want to go to Zzz's.
Yeah.
You're always carrying water up to bed.
Up to bed. The whole of Tibet.
No, that's it's from north there, going up to bed.
No, up to bed.
I was carrying water up to bed. You don't get drowned in that, don't
It's
I?
classically all Shaolin monks are from Yorkshire.
Well, they might be.
A lot of them look like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Shaolin monk, where's your journey and your pilgrimage taking you? Say, going down to mine.
Should we move on to National Treasure?
That would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Right, National Treasure.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so
if you remember that bit.
Yeah.
So you probably got it wrong,
Yeah.
but we'll go for it anyway. So with National Treasure, what it is it's like the big thing you would probably have championed in your planet. All right.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Oh, I've got this one so good.
Go for it, mate.
Right,
Take it
okay.
away.
It's going to take me a minute. Yeah, right. So it does.
It's great.
Yes, it is. Represents a few things. So obviously,
Just bring your mic in a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Just there you go.
Hello. It represents a few things. So obviously, Greg's. Thank you for Greg's. Very, very good. Oh no, it's got stuck inside. I've gone for a jammy heart.
Oh, cheeky. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very lovely. Obviously, this going up there. Don't know how that's going to fare.
Put it in resin.
But yeah, I love jam. I was going to get you a jar of jam, but it didn't last because it's gone. Sorry about that.
That's like you really you're like
I do
yin
that
and
with
yang.
lemon.
He stole all my lemon curd.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
he's the
the
lemon
one.
curd to your jam.
Oh my god.
That was going to be my question. Was are you jam or lemon curd?
Hey, you're a curd or a jam.
I had an incident.
Oh, yeah.
one day, I'm like to everyone, I'm like, this is maybe like a year into doing TikToks, and I'm doing TikTok lives, and I'm like, you know what? I reckon I could eat a whole jar of lemon curd in one sitting, and I can't do that. Not
This
even
man
nearly.
can.
I'll show you how later. It's
You
fine.
reckon you could do that?
No, I've done
No,
it.
you don't reckon
He
you
did it
can.
twice to me. He
Yeah.
stole my curd.
Oh my god.
I'm diabetic now.
You actually done it? Oh,
He was diabetic anyway.
wow. I nearly threw up like
I was
2
the
spoons
opposite.
in.
What I did was I was at yours and I thought I'll just have a bit so I won't know it's gone. And my favourite thing to eat lemon curd with is a spoon.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got the spoon and I had a bit, and then I kept doing it, kept going back, like just a bit more, like smack or something, like just come on, just gives a little bit. And then there was none hardly left. So then I went to the shop to get you another one, but I ate half of it on the way back of the other one. So I ate 1.5. And then he was very mad at me for
Yeah.
that.
I mean, bear in mind the shop was about 200 yards from my house. So he must have stopped at some point to go,
yeah.
I'm going to eat this.
Yeah.
As we learnt earlier,
But
yellow is the
I
colour
think
that
that's really
happens.
cute. Like
I've done that, and I know how hard that is.
Yeah.
It's like-
We should get
first
you get
man-
a jam jar, I'll get lemon curd, we'll put them around like that. We'll
I
do a
don't
little,
want
like-
to do it because it ruined lemon curd for me, and I haven't been
is it-
back.
Oh my god, is it your nemesis now?
Yeah, I haven't been back since.
Well, I'll tell you what, then I'll eat enough jam to make jam my nemesis. And
Yeah.
then we'll live on
Yeah.
the polar opposite sides of that.
like Hancock, wasn't it? Where, you know, if you're too close to each other, you start like degrading. Like,
Secreting lemon curd.
You finally start like aging and dying. Like, you've got to be away from each other.
Maybe we should.
To put it into perspective as well, he got hungry one night and didn't want to eat any more of his jam, so he ate half a tube of his toothpaste.
Oh God!
Yeah, but it was there.
It's also not food.
It was.
I mean,
Made it. I made
No,
it food.
I've breathed it in before toothpaste, and that is significant pain and damage to the lung. It's awful. And it does,
Obviously, you know you're alive, though, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
you
it
know,
does,
obviously,
really
you
does.
appreciate the good things.
it doesn't sound like it would be that bad, and it's honestly awful. If anyone anyone done that before? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't take
So, is it just the jammy heart?
Oh God, you want more from me? Oh no, I did actually. I brought some other things because they're jam related. So we got the jam and creams, and also forgotten biscuit. I'm not really seen that often.
Yeah.
I've never had a jam and cream.
Wow, this would be exciting. So there you
We'll
go.
talk later.
Yeah, jammy
On the Dodgers.
multi-pack. That's important. And then that's really about it. Oh, penguin bars I bought because I was like,
Jesus, I haven't had a penguin bar in years, man.
So you're a bit of a snack man then.
yeah, but that is for you, I suppose.
We can share them.
No, they're off of the bloody wall.
Display only
I
purposes.
think that's all I got. And then I did bring something for like an experiment, but I don't know if you want to do the experiment.
What?
Let's do the experiment.
You can't say that.
He wants to do the experiment.
I really do want to do the experiment. I feel like this shaped me as a human.
Right, we're all doing edibles.
Yeah, I want to say it's safe.
Okay, yeah, go.
Okay, there's rules though. It's like we need blindfolds for the experiment. Like, I don't know if you can
Jesus
blindfold
Christ.
yourself or not be able to see.
We have close our eyes.
Yeah.
You're gonna need your hands, so that's
Okay,
what
we've got my hands. So like that.
I
Can't
suppose
see.
if you could,
Can we just do it on Sharpie? Because I feel uneasy.
I'm gonna agree with that. I feel like he's gonna be way more
You're
comfortable.
do you have any allergies or not?
Whoa, penicillin.
Okay, it's only crisps.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can eat crisps.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can eat crisps.
Yeah.
Like, it would be
I'm not doing eating.
okay.
No,
I
we'll do it.
Okay,
yeah,
it would be
yeah.
perfect.
Do
We're
a
all
Sharpie,
on. Okay, we'll try. Yeah, okay, let's see what we got. All right.
My eyes need to be closed.
Close, yeah.
So, well, you can. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works. It might not go well at all.
It's all right, my life
Do you
is
need
easy.
more than one person, or can we just do it with him?
It would ideally with 3 of you would be amazing. I
Vaughan, are you
think.
down?
I'm down for sure.
Yeah.
I can't do
okay.
eating things.
Right, Chunk, you can
Weird.
steer. We'll close
You're
your eyes.
steering.
I've
Chuck,
lost
take
track of
over.
that fucking steering wheel.
Okay, don't have to
a
close your
long
eyes
time
yet.
ago.
Like, keep your eyes open.
Oh,
just
right,
like,
they were closed
just
for
because we're
ages.
working all out. So, so you're happy, and you're happy. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. It's nice to have an adjudicator though, so that's perfect as well as me. So let's get all the flavours out.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Have I got enough? 2, 4, 6. Where have they all gone? What?
Just bear with us, ladies and gents.
Ready for? Oh yeah, that's right.
So for the audio listeners,
God, I just can't see for some
Dom's
reason.
got a multi-pack of crisps out
Yeah.
and is rifling through them. That's what you're hearing.
Okay, so you're happy to play.
Yeah, do I need to know this?
That's for you. Don't open them yet. I suppose. You're playing.
Yeah.
They're for you. You're playing. They're for you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Okay, so then I suppose just tell us what flavour you've got. I suppose I don't know what
I've got ready salted.
Salt and vinegar.
Cheese and onion for me.
Okie dokie. Okay, now close your eyes. I'm going to come round, open your packet of crisps, and then I'm going to give it back to you, and then you're going to eat your crisps.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. For anyone audio listening, I'm standing up now and doing what I just said I was going to do. So keep your eyes closed. It's going to be all exciting. So I'll just take everyone's crisps.
Lovely.
Thank you. Make sure I remember which one. So you cheese and onions. So there are for you. They're in front of you. Pull your hand out, my friend. There you go. They're for you. Keep your eyes closed, everybody. And then they are for you. The cheese
Lovely.
and onions.
Thank you.
For you. And then now, if you just eat your crisps. And then just tell us your crisp that you're eating, obviously.
What, as in what flavour we've got?
Yeah. What flavour are you eating?
Cheese and
That
onion.
is ready salted.
That's solving it.
Your experiment shit, mate.
It shaped me as a child,
I wonder why you take drugs.
Because he said, here's the cheese and onion to someone over there. And I went, hang on, I've got the cheese and onion.
Oh,
And my brain went, hang on, where's my cheese and onion gone? Because you said, here's your cheese and onion. So I think it was to Jack or someone. I went, hang on, if my cheese and onion's over there. But when I put it in my mouth, no word of a lie, I had to think about it.
yeah.
For a split second, I knew what you were going for, and I did have to I was like, hang on.
Done properly, it probably does work if someone knows what they're doing. And it's like, because it does treat your brain. It's probably like some sort of psychological thing going on.
I do agree with you. It did take me a minute to go.
Just a second, I went, hang on.
That isn't what I thought it was.
Do you know what's similar? Burning hot and cold water. You close your eye and you don't tell somebody, and they put their hand under. Cold feels like burning hot. You go, oh fuck, and you go out. That's cold water.
It's almost like your conscious brain, though, innit? It just takes that information. It's like, okay, let's run with that. That's what we know. So bang, eat it, and
weirdly,
just go
recollecting that for a split second, I don't think I tasted anything until my brain went. No, I think it's that.
The only thing I could taste was ready salted crisps.
Yeah.
They are phenomenal ready salted crisps, so I thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for trying.
There you go. There you are.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's something.
And maybe
in that.
under more controlled circumstances.
Yes, it
that
does
would
work. I just think it's about like. I think
when you tell people the wrong crisps anyway, it backfires.
This is true.
Science is all about failing.
Yeah, and learning.
And win.
Yeah. And you've got a lovely packet of crisps.
Sometimes you have to lose to win.
Yeah.
Lovely bag of crisps provided. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Right, well, that'll take us on to the final part of the show, which is a round of stuff and things.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find the button. There we go. So, first, those at home, if it's your first time watching, what we do with stuff and things is I give the boys a brief, and they bring it in something to do with that brief, and me and producer Vaughan will crown a winner. Usually it's absolute shambles, usually it's fucking weird, but we play this game relentlessly anyway. So, who would like to go first?
As always, I am easy.
Do you want me to go first, considering I didn't even realise we were doing it until before the show? Yeah. But I did think, I used my brain, and I was like, and I was like, okay, this is what I need.
Oh yeah, sorry, for those at home, the brief is a flat thing.
Yeah, flat thing. So, you got the picture, Vonnie?
Yeah, do you want it up?
Yeah, please, man. It was a picture of Drop Dead Fred, and he got his head flattened.
That is a flat thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's flat.
Not the flattest thing.
No.
I'm going to focus on that negative now.
Oh no.
In fairness, we didn't say the flattest thing, did we?
Yeah,
We didn't say a flat thing.
We have done this before. So for reference, when we started doing this, Sharpie wouldn't take anything other than, like, if we say just a round thing or a long thing, Sharpie immediately took that as the roundest thing or the longest thing.
Or everything as the best.
Yeah,
like
the best
of.
thing.
The best, flattest, almost flattest thing,
Okay. Yeah. Love it.
No, it is just a flat thing.
Still working out the fundamentals for this.
Can be interpreted however you want. So.
It can indeed. But yeah, Drop Dead Fred.
That's good. I like
Great
that.
film, flathead. What more do you need, really?
So what's the story behind this scene? Because I've never seen Drop Dead.
The mega bitch traps his head in the door.
He's a mega bitch.
Have you seen Drop Dead, Fred?
I've never seen Fred drop dead.
Have you ever seen that image in your life?
I don't know that man, and I don't. No comment.
I've never seen that before in my life.
I don't know what to be
Objection, Your Honour.
I haven't watched it in a lot of years, but it's basically Drop Dead Fred is her imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Is that Rick Mail?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he comes back from when she was a child. He goes away, doesn't he? Like, she forgets about him, and then he comes back when she's an adult.
Got it.
And kind of she's like in a boring life.
And you went with a shot.
Change. Yeah, I don't know why his head's flat. What did you say, the mega bitch?
The mega
Which is
bitch,
the
her mum trapped it in a door because obviously she can't see him. So he did something. I'm sure it's trapped it in a door.
Yeah.
and or he was trying to look up a skirt or something. I can't remember what it was.
Real fucking creepy in that one.
Yeah, because
Deserved the flathead.
just after that, he comes in and goes, "She did it! Her, the mega bitch! She squashed my head!"
From a really niche film from years ago, you've like remembered a lot of words.
Yeah.
there.
I really like Rick Mail.
Jack had
I'm a big fan of Rick Mann.
Jack had a lot of imaginary friends as well, mate, didn't you?
Yeah, because I didn't have no real ones. So I thought Drop Dead Fred's my friend now.
Yeah.
Right, Jack.
Right, I have gone for something that is flat.
Yeah.
I find it very interesting. It's from my own personal collection of coins.
Oh, wow.
Right? It's quite interesting.
That's actually quite cute.
Genuinely, it's quite interesting because this is, you might not be able to see it on the camera there, but this coin specifically, because it is the oldest coin that I have, and it is from 1870.
Wow.
That is.
Cowboys.
Yeah, probably.
Telling you it is.
Yeah, if you probably know more about it than I do.
I don't know, really.
I don't know much about the era, but I just think I've got quite a few of these random old coins. We can go through them off pod, but
Oh, can't wait.
I've got loads of old interesting stuff.
Oh, what are we doing now, Jack?
But I think just like old stuff interests me, specifically coins, because I think like from 1870 and all the years that's been around, like
If only you could see where it's been. Eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what I mean. Who's paid for something with that, and like what sort of people, whose hands has this been through?
I wonder what the value technically is of that coin in the sense of like how much has it purchased? Like how much money is that racked up?
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a good thought. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
How many times has it been spent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
the most spent coin that has like bought the most amount of things?
Yeah.
That's a stat you wish you like.
Yeah.
There's no way of knowing.
Yeah,
Is
no,
that like
no.
what's the most prostitute of a coin?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Don't know what that is.
what you just said there.
It makes sense.
I'm glad I'm the only one.
But how many times has that coin been given about?
Oh,
Right.
how much of a slag is that?
Yeah, what's the biggest slag?
From pillar to post.
What is the biggest slag of a coin? How many times has that got back?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just find it real interesting. This is, like I say, this is my oldest one, and also like this is an old 1 penny. Yeah, 1 penny. And one of the first things I thought, because when you get a few of them, they are quite heavy, even though these are quite substantially worn down. And I think no wonder people back in the day didn't have a lot of money, because I wouldn't want to cut about with loads of them. No wonder people had fucking great chests and two blokes holding them. It was like, they're heavy.
Is it?
You know what I mean?
Got no money to get the two blokes.
You get a grand's worth for them in your purse, you wouldn't stand up.
What year was it again?
1870.
1 pp.
1 penny, yeah.
It's not worth a lot, is it?
I don't think it's worth a lot.
Where did
At
you get
least
it
a
from?
penny. Is that still legal tender?
No.
No, yeah, but it's got Victoria, probably the first on it, I assume.
Is it one of those at all? Or?
Yeah, top left, second one in.
Oh, interesting.
1870 penny.
Did you buy
Worth
it?
2
Will?
pence now.
Thing is,
I'll laugh if it was live on the podcast we realised this is a. Imagine if it was like this is.
I haven't read it
I would
ages.
take a far more interesting stance on this conversation.
Yeah. I've got about 10 of them in the box, so I don't think they're going to be worth much. But yeah, I just thought it was just interesting of like where that's been, what it's been
Do you
through.
buy them? That's
No, it's all stuff that I've just been given.
Oh, cool.
So
Got a
it's
load of
like
old, box of old shit, haven't you?
you're just a box of old shit that I just find it quite interesting. You might quite like some bits in there, so I'll show you afterwards. But yeah, I just find old interesting things. I've got loads of random coins in there that aren't even necessarily old; they just look weird,
Haven't
and
you
I
got
thought that's
a
cool. I'll have
Nazi
it.
coin? Did you not want to bring that?
I've got them in my thing.
Not flat.
I'm not sure they're real. I just found them interesting. So that's the only thing I did buy. I saw it on Hemswell car boot once, and I thought that's interesting. I don't know if it's real. I'm just going to get one. They're not coins. They're like halfway between like a medal and a. Halfway between like a medal and a coin
medallion,
type
yeah.
thing.
You don't wear it, I mean.
No. Like I say, I don't.
The tattoo he's got on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did do a bit of research on them. I don't think they're real, but I think they're a repro of an old thing.
Right.
But I just found it a bit interesting,
Okay.
so I was like, I'm gonna have that. But yeah, we'll go for this one. A coin from 1870, which is how many years ago?
Ages.
Lots.
Is that
Math, I
your
can't math.
favourite?
200 odd, isn't it? 200 or so.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah, that's mad.
I wouldn't say it's my favourite.
What's your best coin?
I've got a florin, which is quite cool. Because I just like. I just like the name florin. I don't really know what it means or what it's worth.
I like the name
it's a coin
Ophelia.
called a florin.
You know the name?
Derek's quite good.
I've now.
Yeah. Derek's a weird name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting name, though.
You know anyone called Derek?
Yes, I do know a Derek. Actually, he's a really lovely man. Yeah, he does.
Good.
That's your bit, Ruin.
Sorry.
I wasn't a bit. I was inquisitive. I don't know anyone called Derek.
But yeah, so I've gone for a really old coin.
Okay, well done.
Good job,
see.
coin man.
Done.
Okay, so a flat thing. This flat thing might not be flat yet, but with time, it only gets flatter. It really does.
We'll only get flatter.
So it's
If I could pick one off, it'd be the Earth.
I nearly brought the Earth. He's lost
Lost it. It's
It's
that
bloody
flat.
gone.
It's gone.
might be the
Are you sure it's not just sideways and you can't see it?
They're down the sofa.
Hello.
Oh dear.
1 minute.
Oh dear.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I got it again. Fizzy pop.
I like that.
Good interpretation.
That is clever.
I don't know if this is the one that I've just opened and drunk, but there's one that I've just been shaking the whole way here, like rigorously. But I can, you
Make a point.
and it's just going to get flatter as time goes on.
Yes.
That's clever. You thought outside the box.
That
there.
is.
Yeah, I
that
never
is-
thought of it that way. I thought physically flat. I never thought interesting. Like
That
that.
is. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's why he has so many followers on TikTok and we don't.
That's not the reason.
What do you reckon, Bonnie? That's taking it for me, and I'm not just being a.
Yeah, you thought
Like-
outside the box there.
Yeah,
I'm not being
thank
biased
you.
towards a guest.
That
Not
is
being guest
clever.
We all
biased.
just-
I was going to say the coin, but
Yeah.
that was just pipped it.
Yeah.
We all
So-
reminisce of flat drinks being the OG McDonald's flat Fanta back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, still Fanta. Yeah.
Still Fanta.
They need to bring that.
Yeah,
back.
Oh, that.
Passionate about that.
Yeah, it's like uranium yellow flavour. Oh, it's great, wasn't it?
Yes. My mum always swore by flat Coke as like a stomach. Like if you got a bit of a stomach bug, she'd leave a can of Coke out, let it get flat, and then you'd have that in the
What's the
morning to help
science?
settle you. I don't know. It might probably an old wives' tale. Bear in mind, when I was growing up as well, it was like, oh, you're feeling a bit under the weather. Here, drink 4 gallons of Lucozade. Because that fixes
Yeah.
It
it.
does, though. Doesn't it?
I think
Yeah.
it does because you're off your tits. aren't
Big
you?
bottle of orange Lucozade.
Yeah.
It does.
That was always like my mum's remedy. But yeah, for tummy problems, have a little Collis Brown tablet.
Collis
Collis
Brown.
Brown, a little peppermint tablet thing, and then milk and magnesia was another one. She's like, drink some of this.
Ooh.
Like they're like fucking Dumbledore and Harry Potter being
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you need to drink it. And then flat Coke.
Like you said, remember? You're there dying.
drink your milk and
Yeah,
magnesia.
you're being forced to drink milk of magnesia from a shell.
Yeah.
This will get rid of your tummy bug.
I think my mum was a bit weird. Thoughts?
What do you mean?
Final thoughts?
What do you mean?
Yeah, no thoughts apparently.
Morning's checked out. What do you mean?
The flat,
Yeah.
and the experiment with the salt and vinegar nearly got me. If you didn't say cheese and onion to another person, I went, hang on, that's my cheese and onion.
Oh, I wish I didn't do that, but I'll get you next time.
While I'm asleep, you're slipping in my mouth.
I will.
Don't know then, bitch.
And then you wake up at night and Dom just stood over you like, here's your cheese and onion.
Yeah,
And I'm like, salt and vinegar. Fuck. He's like, damn it. Foiled
He's
again.
got me
I told you
again.
I'd get you. How do you shake a drink flat?
You just keep shaking it.
That's a good
Not a
point,
lot
actually.
more to it.
It's just that.
It's more the science.
Yeah.
How do you,
The bubbles.
yeah, but when you shake a drink and then at the top, it fizzes everywhere.
I know what you were saying. It feels like it should be the opposite way around. Maybe just
The
leave
longer
it.
you leave it,
No, it's not like a bubble bath, is it? It's getting rid of the bubbles.
it's making them more bubbles.
I'm with Sharpie on this. Sorry.
Where does all the
You're
fizziness
wrong.
sit?
Where does it all go?
Where
Come
does
back
it
to me.
go when you've scratched it?
When you don't fizz the drink up, It's just sat there still. You can't see none of the fizz. Where's all the fizz? And
I mean,
then you fizz it and then it comes up.
does blow my mind that like
The bubbles just come out of nowhere.
Keeps making bubbles.
Yeah,
and
it just keeps coming out of nowhere. That's mental.
It's quite nuts.
Yeah.
It is,
On
it
that,
is.
That's quite nice.
on that note, I think we need to go to the end of the show.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed yourself,
Yeah, I had a great time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
A lovely time provided by this gentleman.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh,
clap.
wow.
So, have you enjoyed your time?
I've
in
had the
Utopia?
loveliest time. Thank you for having me. Thank
Yeah.
you for thinking of me and inviting me and everything in between.
Lovely
Yeah.
stuff. If you want to tell the people at home where they can find you, I imagine most of them will know where to find you. But
Don't ever come and find me. Please don't. I don't want that to happen. But if you do, I'm coming for you.
I'm fine with fine.
Yeah.
so just TikTok. Is what he
I
answers to that.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your TikTok handle, you know your Instagram handles, you know your job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What Jam Slaag. Find me there. Type me in somewhere and come along, I suppose. Yeah.
Lovely
Thank
stuff.
you.
So if this is the first time here, do stick around. It's always adventure, isn't it?
It's the best fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe on YouTube and that. Subscribe to us. Follow us on Spotify. Review us on the podcast platforms. Follow us on the social medias at Utopia Project Pod. Grab some merch from the website. Join Discord. Join a Patreon. Support the show however you can. Thank you very much for coming on again, Dan.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Lovely, jubbly. Working behind the scenes has been the producer Vaughn. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I've been Chucky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side.
I've been the Permanent Sharpie. Permanent as always. I'll see you later, you fucking alligator.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye. That was Jam.
Oh, the lovely time.
Just make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you.